Hey, my name is Mike, and I want to welcome you to Fit 50 Project. I want to take the next couple of minutes and just explain exactly what Fit 50 Project is, how it came to be, and some of the things that you can find here. So, first and foremost, um, Fit 50 Project is all about documenting my fitness and lifestyle journey through my 50s, just because I needed a way to keep more accountable. I finally got frustrated enough to do something about it in a positive direction. And I found that I was having trouble keeping accountable to myself, especially on the nutrition side of things. So I thought, what better way to try and see if this is going to work by building a community of like-minded people that, might have similar issues to what I have. And we can all get together and motivate and encourage each other along the way to keep more accountable. But it's not just about fitness. It's about making a positive change through your life through fitness. And fitness being the catalyst that sparks change in other areas of your life. Some of the content that I want to produce on this channel, including, results-based content, what I'm currently doing, and the results it's having on me, good or bad, and how I'm, making those changes if something doesn't work versus if something works. And you get to see that through my video, through my content. But I also want to include interviews with people from all walks of life and sharing their own experiences and their own perspective on things. I think that's really important to draw in as much experience and information from others and really bring that into the community. And, if it resonates with you, that's fantastic. And if it doesn't, but at least you'll have someone else's perspective, because a lot of the time when you include others in this process, you start recognizing or discovering new ways and new information that you really never probably thought of before. And that might be the actual key that unlocks your own productivity or unlocks your own motivation or your own stick-to-itiveness in order to get to be better and improve your own life and your own lifestyle. I also want to include product reviews. So these are products that I've used in the past, that I'm currently using, that I continue to use, and even products that I want to try in the future. So we're going to talk about it all, the good and the bad, because there are definitely products that I have bought in the past that, had a lot of hype around it that I thought were going to be fantastic and work great, the solution to my problems, right? But really found that it really fell flat. So I'm not afraid to do that. I'm going to, talk about those types of products. So in hopes that we could have a good laugh together because you probably bought those products and had similar experiences, or save you some money along the way. And, the products that really worked for me, I'm going to talk about those too, because I think that, sharing information in a community like this is invaluable along the way, especially knowing that you're not alone, that, even though you might be approaching your 50s, or in your 50s, or even just, reaching the end of your 50s, that you're not alone, that somebody out there is struggling and experiencing the same kinds of things that you might be too. And, that goes without saying. And right now, I think it's important to tell you that I'm not an expert in any of the areas that we're going to be talking about. I'm not an expert in fitness. I'm not an expert in nutrition. I'm not an expert in mental well-being, but I'm speaking from my experiences and my own thoughts in hopes that we can get a discussion going. And if I'm wrong, or if I look at things in a different lens, that maybe some of the comments coming back in the comment section will get me to look through a different perspective, because we all have an opinion, and I'd like to know what your opinions are as well. And that said, I want to build a community because there was a point in time that I was burnt out. And I want to talk about that in future videos and just kind of talk about what that looks like and what it looked like for me. And, the fact I thought I was losing my mind. And I want to also talk about depression and the different levels of depression and how it looks like as well. And even low self-esteem or worthlessness and that spark, that inner drive and how I got that going again. And we're going to talk about why it's never too late to start new, to start a passion project, to start something you've always wanted to do in the past, but either didn't have the time, didn't have the money, there was a million excuses probably why you couldn't do something. But I want to spark that ingenuity again. I want to spark that desire to get that going. And maybe through this channel, in connecting with this community, we can all do something fantastic and great that we always wanted to do before, but just thought that it was out of our reach, especially now that we're in our 50s. We still have a lot of life left. And basically, I think that's a good reminder to have every once in a while, is to know that we have a lot of time left. It's not too late to start something new. So that in a nutshell is what Fit 50 Project is. And I hope that you'll come along for the journey and find some, useful content and energy and passion along the way that you might have been missing before. Or, maybe you're going through some of the same things that I went through and you feel alone. Come join our community. The more, the better. I'm grateful that you can come here and, just feel like we're all friends. All right. And in doing so, please click on the subscribe button and select that bell notification so that you'll get notified at any point in time, every time that I have a new video waiting for you. And I plan on having a lot of other content available aside from the videos available for you too. So that being said, I want to wrap this up. So thanks for sticking with me. My name is Mike. I'll see you in the next video and welcome to Fit 50 Project.